Hello there, I'm Alex Krez with Blue Note Gaming, and I'm back for some Star Wars Unlimited lunch games today with, as maybe you know by now, my favorite deck, Obi-Wan Blue Force. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's the week of the Atlanta sector, so we gotta lock in, and I started late today, so without further ado, let's get right into the deck list. So, I think I streamed like 2 weeks ago with 28. I ended up taking version sample to my PQ in Springfield, Illinois, and it went okay. Started real well. I was 3-0. I'll give a quick recap before I get into the games today. Excited I haven't streamed since the PQ. So 3-0 start, beat a what was the first deck? It was a like a random total. I'm totally blanking now off the top of my head, but Emphas. Beat Emphas round one, and then a Luke and a Boba after that. And then basically with a 6-round PQ had a win and in for top 8 in the mirror match and got smoked. That smoked, but like it was just 3 games and went down to time, and he had exact lethal in the game 3 of the extra round, and teammate said I could have maybe forced a draw, but I don't mind that too much. But then I had to play his teammate for a second mirror after that, and they're more tech for the mirror. They had the Ezra from the new set. That's really good in the mirror. That's why we're trying him out today. You know, we have 2 of those in the main, and yeah, I think I still think Virtual Temple is very good still, but I think there's with so much Boba as we've seen this last 2 weeks that I think you just need the extra HP, and I just think it's better positioned. You know, other content creators like Woo has been much higher on 28 over Virtual Temple, and yeah, like I said, I think both are quite good, but it feels like 28 is the way to go in this meta. So that's what I've been playing the last week or two. I think my list is very close to Woo's now after swapping over from Virtuous Temple, but yeah, I think the main thing I'm trying out today before I create my first lobby is that 4th turn 1 that's been Mina. Probably gonna stick with Mina, but I'm just wanting to explore some other options. I'm trying to let me look out. So it's just a good unit. You know, it could be, you know, I could see situations where the stats are better. The 3-1 shielded is better than the 2-4 restore 1. Don't get the draw though, so that's where I think Mina's probably gonna end up staying. But again, just exploring it, and still trying out the Ezra again. And some sideboard cards that most of it's tested, but still locking in for this week. So without further ado, let's get into the game. So I posted in the BMG Discord just looking for game channel like a half an hour ago. So I had some games lined up against Tropical J and Sam Neff. So let me go ahead now and create those lobbies. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Anyone else here? Y'all going to Atlanta? I'm really pumped for it. Like, yeah, I love the major events more than anything, you know, more than PQs, of course. And yeah, I just can't wait. I try to get to as many as I can. So going private, we'll do best of 3. Blue Force, create game, create the lobby. All right. So then to finish the PQ story, so I lost these 2 mirrors in a row and then lost the last round. But I was already I think outed for top 8, but I lost to Orlando Blue Cunning. That was my first time playing against that. That was pretty good.
Hello there.
So yeah, I get a great time at the PQ. Didn't get the result I wanted, of course, but the Virtual Temple who beat me ended up taking it down. So that did soften the blow a little bit to, you know, to get my loss to the eventual champion, of course. So yes, we'll try the client here. Got the client red. This is I love the name the Captain typo. And we'll get the games going. So yeah, I just double check and make sure everything's all set up on my end and my audio's good. So but yeah, we got game 1 here, and sure enough, we have our Let Me Lookout, but we have our other turn 1, so we're gonna end up resourcing it. So we will keep this. Look at fun. Yep. I still like both, but let's just say 20 better right now. Yeah, I think Virtual Temple, like, say Topple gets banned or something, then maybe it's back on the menu, but I'll go ahead and keep this. Guess again, like I said, we'll get rid of the Let Me Lookout. We're likely gonna go I think we play a Tropical J was it 2 weeks ago or 3 or before that? I'm trying to remember what he was playing. I'm totally blanking now, but it's hey, I gotta get my caffeine to kick in a little bit. Had some trouble sleeping, so we gotta get locked in for today. So let's try this. Let's go with the Gunji over the secretive stage. No particular reason. I think I just prefer the Jedi if I ever get a Yaddle down, or there's a good draw in the Chirrut. So yeah, I haven't played this matchup a whole ton yet. Actually, I've played it a couple games, and it has felt okay. I'm not like super excited by it, just because like shields can be a problem for me, and so can you know, a big upgraded shielded leader, which is what this guy's trying to do. Typically, right? If you all haven't seen this deck, so thankfully didn't have like a pilot, but there is the hauler. We'll go ahead and play our Obi. We're just gonna race here. We're in a decent spot because we have a 3-5, a 3-6, and a 3-5 to his 2. And we have same amount of power on board, but we have healing in the itinerants. We don't need another Gunji. And the Sentinel to clog up the ground. So I was a little bit scary about like I don't know if this deck runs like a Vader pilot or something like that. So that would definitely change the math a bit. But I think as it stands, I feel okay in this race. Do you have to be careful with the exhaust? Have to remember that if he plays like a shielded unit, he gets to use that ability. So, and unlike other exhaust leaders we've seen, like it's not I don't get to choose. Like it's the client gets to choose. So if the token has been created, and I think here, I think we can go ahead and heal. Where do we swing first? Well, I would like to get the force back. So I don't think it's that greedy or anything. I'm trying to think. He has exhaust, you know, other exhaust like the droid. You could, so Stygian Prime, which is a bit annoying. That basically just takes out our unit for good. But we don't have any Galen's main deck or upgrade him. Actually, I have considered like whether I want to put any. Ooh, that's a nice draw. Oh, actually, no, duh. He has a shield anyway, so I can't kill him with a trade up anyway. So we're probably playing the Chirrut this turn. I probably don't need the Ezra. And the other cards are more useful, like in terms of having the pump or the restore. So, hey, how's it going? Pit backwards. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, you're playing Obi-Wan as well. I think this deck is gonna, like everyone knows, this deck has been heavily played, and now it's finally, I think people have found a version that fits for this meta. So I'm honestly expecting it this weekend in Atlanta to be like easily the number 2 most played deck, like after Boba, and I don't think it's gonna be a huge margin either. Like in terms of Boba's the most played, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a jump onto Obi-Wan. Because people just don't like playing Boba, so myself included. So do we have to sequence property here? Because remember when he flips, he gets to swing and immediately gets to exhaust something. So I think we just go ahead and swing. You could probably go exhaust our Obi, but that's gonna be okay. So we'll go ahead. Doesn't have a sudden ferocity, which is good for us, unless he has like a Beguile here. But Beguile would mean, I guess Beguile plus there's the extension cable. That's a bit spooky. Now we're gonna go to set. We're going up to 20. Do I pass on the Obi-Wan? No, I can give out the Force. Yeah, this is actually getting a bit spooky, right? Because this is going to change the race quite a bit, especially with that. Oof. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're going to get this game, but we'll find out. I'm just going to deploy. Yeah, and then we need to, I don't know what outs I even have. Yeah, no, there's no outs to that. There's no outs. GG. Smoking me again. I'm pretty sure I lost pretty bad to him last time too. But we have post board. We have Galen's and a third Chirrut. Don't need the Kellerns and the you want the Owens. Might want the Ghost. So I think we can take out Kellerns. I think we can. Do we take out the Ezras? I guess this is not really the matchup. We really need Ezra. We want Chirruts and Itinerant Warriors more. And then I'm gonna take some other stuff out. Maybe we don't need the Ghost, or is this too many 4-drops? Maybe Anakin's too slow. We think we saw that. Maybe Anakin's too slow. That's often what I do against these like more aggro decks is I take out my Anakins and Kellerans. So I think we'll do that, and then I'll take out maybe one of the 3-drops since we put in the Owens. So I'll take out the Ezra. We'll try this out. Yeah, I took out the Ezras before, and I think adding back in basically was because of the mirror breaker it became for me when I lost the mirror twice in a row because I had 3 Ezras, and that was just a much better 4-drop than my like Typho and Itinerant Warrior in that matchup. So we do get initiative, and we have our Yaddle into Obi-Wan start, so we have a pretty good start. I used to keep Yodas a lot against like every deck in every matchup, but like I've learned now I run 3 of them. I can afford to get rid of one against these aggro decks. So we're gonna go to. I would like to keep the Owen, but I don't think I wouldn't be playing the Owen at this point until the 5 resource turn. So I think I will get rid of him. And then I have this Shatter Point for like any upgraded units or to get through a shielded unit. But yes, that's why I'm trying the Ezra's. Yeah, the XP on Ezra can threaten to kill the Obi-Wan on flip. So I was pretty high on Ezra for a while. I've tried him out quite a bit. It just didn't. Ooh, that's tempting. Now I kind of wish I had the Owen to play Owen plus Gunji, but yeah. And stop it, yeah. So the extra raid 1 is super massive. Yeah, so there's just you can't go wrong with these 4-drops. It's just they're all good. That's why I have tended putting Galen in the side now. We'll see. This Yaddle might make a huge difference here. Do I XP or do I claim to slam the Chirrut? Let's XP. I think we can take that 4 damage. Famous last words, of course, but ooh, and now the Galen could be sneaky to call it shield and get through shield, like our Ascension Cable. I might resource it because I could plot it out, but I also probably don't need the blue leader in this matchup too much. So I think I'll keep it in hand just to like, otherwise if I resource it now, I'm like for sure live, if I want to play it, I have to plot it out. There's no other way around it. So that next turn I can't play like Yoda Sayer plus something else. So let's see what he goes for here. So there's the interrogation droid, a little bit annoying. Yeah, hey Vin, how's it going? Yeah, we're just getting started here. This is our game 2. Oh yeah, we hadn't put my record slack in there, but we are down a game here against the client Red, and I don't like this discard, but I probably just swing with Obi and play Chirrut. Do I get rid of the Galen? I don't need the Galen. Or you don't need the Yoda Saber, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna Galen could turn off Ascension Cable. That's what we lost to last game pretty bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack in here. And that way, if he attacks Shin into my Obi here, I'm totally fine with that because it heals me 4. And then yeah, so I don't think he would, but now I want to XP, but I probably don't because it just leaves that opening for Chirrut, and there's the Ascension Cable. So now we probably just shatter that. I hope he doesn't have a second one for the client. Is my thought. They're only on 7 on base though, so we're kind of chilling. We're gonna heal like 2 or 3 more with Yaddle, so I'm feeling a lot better about this game than last game. Last game we had like the 2/2 into the hauler, into I forgot he had on 4 resources, but this just double upgrade on flip Ascension Cable was brutal. we're gonna go ahead and Shatter that. I mean, Shatter can't hit his leader anyway. You know, now we can't play Gale on this turn, but hey, maybe we'll need Gale and turn off aggressive negotiations. That's why he's in the list in the 60s, as he's our answer to that card. Or the Stygian Prime, he plays that. Oh, that's what we played last game, Stygian Prime. There's no rest, just to turn off the Yaddle's turn. That seems okay, I suppose. We'll go ahead and get the Force. So let's say, you know, it kills the upgrade and saves 2 or 3 healings. That seems fine. But, we'll go ahead and deploy. We'll swing in and exhaust, but another Ascension Cable is annoying. We will go ahead now and pop the shield, even though we can like Galen to call the shield, but I think we just Galen to call Ascension Cable next turn. And then he's just got a 5/7. Yeah, I don't need to re-want the Leppy now, but I don't really want to take that 5 damage, right? I mean, yeah, you won't be able to get through our Chirrut. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Because we're not really that close to lethal from aggressive negotiations, so we'll try this out.
I'm completely lost without you, Padme.
You still could have how's Lucky been instead of Mina? Well, great question, because this is the first, we haven't even played her yet. She's just the first games with her. So I have doubts they'll be any better than Mina, but I just wanted to explore it because I have the time. There's Maul Saber. Now if we saber up, we could saber up Chirrut. No. It doesn't create a token, so we can't necessarily what's it called, exhaust on swing. So yeah, so many swords got love the game, but yeah, it's an old man with a Darth Maul's lightsaber. I love that. Let's go ahead now and get the restore online with the Yaddle, and then save either unit. So after he swings into Chirrut, okay, now actually you can get the exhaust. That's a little bit annoying. Oops, there's upgrade hate. So let me see, he won't be able to get, he won't be able to, so if I just XP, yeah, I think we're fine here. We're still gonna be able to kill the client with the Chirrut plus Obi plus Saber. Which is there ever a case just to go base? I don't think so. I do not need to use that. If he'd gone for that 2/2 shielded, I could have taken a different line to not play around the exhaust. But yeah, even our board isn't like crazy, neither is his, so we're mad chilling. And there's the Leppy again. We probably resource it here though, because we want to keep resourcing to get to the Yoda the following turn. So we're fortunately only going to play just a 3-drop this turn for 7. But it's worth it to, I think it's worth it to, because I could resource the, yes, I could resource the Yoda or not resource and play the 2 units out, but I'd rather get to the Yoda. Got time to win this game, like guaranteed. You know, even though it's looking good already, Yoda just like seals the door shut on a lot of these games. So now we just swing, get the restore. There's a Shinhati. Play our Obi. I just gotta remember about the exhaust, but I think I am fine. Well, yeah. I think we're totally fine this game. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm excited for Obi-Wan right now in this meta. Like, it's not Boba and plays a bunch of characters. I love Jedi in Star Wars. It's part of the reason why I love the IP. Not a very hot take, so it's just fun. It's a fun deck to play, and there's just a bunch of shielded guys. So this Yoda actually isn't that crazy, but it does just steal the game because he heals us 5, and there's just nothing. There's just nothing he'll be able to come back. Well, I guess we'll hold the ghost just in case, but 10 damage there for that 3-1. A little bit of overkill, but and it gives Obi-Wan Sentinel, so we just, yeah. There's nothing you can do after this. So we are chilling, hopefully going to a game 3. Yeah, can prompts just start swing 2, but figure this shuts the door. Yeah, that's where I actually really enjoyed 3-drop Obi-Wan. Like late in the game, he has this impact. So I'm not running Haymaker along to protect the pod personally. Instead of Haymaker, I probably run Nothing Left to Fear. But I'm looking to protect the pod. I've been high and protect the pod for a long time because of the fact that it hits leaders. And like in the mirror, if you sequence it to flip first and then they flip, you can then protect the pod, their leader down. So I feel good about our sideboard strategy here. We took out one Ezra, you know, all 3 Ezras, I guess, and fit some more healing in. You know, I think not a lot of people are running Owens right now. I still like Owen in this list. I wanted him main, but it's just too hard to fit when you're running 6 upgrades as well. And now we've got, yeah, great curve here. Don't need the Sage or the second Galen, but hey, stashing the Galen in the row could come into play. I do love Galen for having the plot is relevant, even for usually plotting him out and not using all your resources on your flip turn. But yeah, that's the thing. I still go back and forth on Galen. Because there are games where he's like so good, but also so bad. Like I've lost games because of Galen's before, right? I go for the Galen line and it's not the right call or something like that. So here now, ooh, a great draw in the Maz here. So then if he doesn't, I don't think he has a way to like innately pump up. The 1 resource for XP feels icky when you're Obi. Yeah, I think I looked at Leia Datavault. I looked into her at the beginning of the set. And Nara's asking, it shows that I remember he's got that Darth Maul's lightsaber. I think here we just trade up. Oh yeah, Galen is so good for Ascension Cable. I missed that comment from Vin. So Leia Datavault, I was like, when the first was coming out, I was like, I love these blue-green cards. They're all very good. Like Lookout, Lats, you know, Ezra, even Chewie seemed promising. Do I ever XP here? I guess I can. I don't know if I only have 1 Force unit on board, so it could be a little risky, but I want to protect my Yaddle. Now I can probably get rid of the Obi. I got my whole selection of 4 drops here. So I think Leia, honestly, Val Datavault would be the one more alternative option I consider, because I found that Leia was just awkward with the double aspect cards for her ability. Like if you're playing blue-green, you want to be running and you're not playing Force. Like the only reason I'm considering Lats, and obviously I'm trying out Leppy too. Only reason I'm not more high in them is just because they're not Force. Like other blue-green decks want to be running, you want like, you know, an R Datavault, Val Datavault, you want to be running the whole package, and ooh, I think we just Galen to turn off that Shadow Stitching in Prime. I think that's the line here. It's like our only answer in the deck, so I think let's go ahead and turn that off, and then we won't XP, just in case he's like, we only have the 1 Force unit on board. Actually, we can probably XP. And I don't really need to. Well, we do have Voltron Obi unlocked here, which is a personal favorite line of mine now. And I keep slacking on the record. This is game 3. So I think Val Datavault's better. If you want to look at a different blue-green mid-range deck, Val Datavault would be my recommendation personally. All right, how greedy do we get with the... He hasn't created any. I think we can flip first. Yeah. I actually am considering like, hey, what's up, Brian? How's it going? I'm considering running like red upgrade hate out of aspect in the sideboard. I forgot about the second Galen, but definitely don't need it with the 1 on board. So now, okay, we'll see. I should probably waited the flip because if he does the Stygium, if he does Ascension Cable, I could have done the second Galen. So I think we do actually just sack it off because like Yaddle's not guaranteed to like, you know, have that upgrade turned offline, and I'd rather just get it off the board. And there is indeed the Ascension Cable. I think we just go for Voltron Obi in that case then. Yeah, let's go for Voltron Obi. Well, you can build exhaust, right? Wait 1 second. I gotta remember the exhaust. So maybe I don't do that. Well, say he puts like that. Oh, he's the Maul's lightsaber, right? So that's a 4/2 upgrade, I believe. So he's gonna have 9 health. So I can swing both of these plus the saber on one of them into it. So I think I actually go ahead and put the constructed down first. That way, if he wants to swing and exhaust Obi, and he can't play, there's the Maul saber that we talked about. Wonderful meta. Yep. All right. And Jacob mentions about, yeah, the Vel giving a credit out is tough. I'm playing a lot of Vel Red, and yeah, I found that it is tricky. And I'm gonna actually go ahead. Restore 3 is kind of crazy, and then put it on the Galen. Restore 3 is nice. I forgot about the exhaust. Uh-oh. I forgot about the exhaust, folks. I should not have swung. That's okay. We still just do it. Yeah, that was messing it up a little bit, but it's okay. Do I just run that into client, or do I ever go base? Is that crazy? That's probably crazy. That's probably crazy. Another Yoda Saber is kind of nice. Do need to get the Force back though, and if Obi can swing. Doesn't have AN lethal, thankfully. But he did not resource, that's indicating he probably has it. He has go for it. So here, he could have the 1 cost pump for lethal. He could have, I don't think there's much exhaust for 2. So I think I played down the Yoda Saber. Oh, I don't have the Force. I'll probably use the Force on the Itinerant. So, all right, I think do this math ahead of time. I should just swing with that. I should just swing with Obi. I'll not give an XP out. Thank you. So we're going to heal down to 22. We'll be 6 away. So I'll have another second AN away from lethal is not going to be avoidable. I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, if he got second AN, is what it is. Ooh, maybe he doesn't have it. Oh, he still has it actually. Never mind. He's got a +3. Do we play the Yoda Saber out? We go from 9 to 12. We still won't have. We'd have lethal with a Maz in 2 actions. We also might need it for the healing. We can get to 26. No, it's not looking great. We need 2 actions for the healing anyway. Okay, we do another one anyway. All right. Don't think it's gonna matter. I think they just don't have the actions. Oh yeah, the constructed saber will heal. So if he doesn't have an exhaust for Obi, yeah, I gotta remember to construct it. It's restore. I'm still new-ish to playing the constructed. Well, not that new actually. I played it in Kylo 5 Tarkentown back in post Galactics. Let's see here. Yeah, he has another pump though. We don't have an answer. Interrogation droid sucks, and we just swing. and then see if he's got Battle Fury. It's not gonna do it right. He clearly didn't have a pump. He still hasn't created a token, so he can't. We'll go for lethal here. Crazy games, actually. I thought even really like these got down to the wire. Like I misplayed a little bit on that flip right by swing with Obi. Phew. Great games. Yeah. How much did I heal? I swung like 2 or 3 times with constructed. I need to start adding. I need to add like a heal counter on the screen. Be like Xavier's right. Constructed has the restore, and that was clutch. Thanks for playing. What did you play last time? I forgot. Oh, was it when you cooked me out, Luke? Well, or green? Yeah. I remember now. Yeah, if y'all tuned in a week or 2 ago, I played Capatin Typo here as well on Luke Green. So yeah, actually the real answer, Laura, is I need to set up my Stream Deck. It's been sitting here on my desk for like a month or no, it's been like 2 months I've had this now, and I just haven't took the time to set up my macros and stuff. So that'll be the real test. I can have a little button to suppress. So yeah, I remember. All right, so we have our next game in a couple minutes here. Let me see if he is ready. Sweet, just wrapped up. Oh, nice. Either is good. All right, we've got Sam coming up next on Tobias or Avar. And I'll go ahead and create a lobby. So yeah, we're up. Oh, we have the new Palpatine already implemented. Nice. Shout out to the Carabas devs. They get stuff going fast. Let me go ahead and send the lobby to Sam. We're now going to be in game 1. Hey, thanks everyone for tuning in this Tuesday afternoon here, just after noon in here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I got Kuma's, my partner's dog is napping comfortably over there. It's a nice warm day here for once. And like I said, I'm flying to Atlanta tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I have a 7 a.m. bus to O'Hare. So that's why today is like a little dramatic with my title and thumbnail, because my last day to really prep, before I head out. So excited to see how this goes. I know, yeah, shout out to Sam. Yeah, actually, let me go ahead. Let me find it on YouTube. I'm gonna link his channel. But yeah, Sam and I played, we met for the first time in Portland. We played day 2 Portland, and I suppose we're not subscribed on the BMG channel, so that's a good one. Go ahead and shout out Sam. Oh yeah, this new Avar deck seems cool. I haven't played against it like once. Hey, good luck, have fun. This new Avar being playable is fun. Yeah, Laura, last night I couldn't fall asleep, and it was a bit spooky. Like at midnight, it's like in here in Milwaukee as well. It was like lightning, like flashing lightning in the distance with the tornado sirens. Slightly spooky, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so yeah, Sam, I think Avar is kind of reminds me of how Anakin came over the top of, Yoda came over the top of Anakin last set. Yoda came over the top of Anakin last set. We just saw how like the bigger, it's always a bigger fish. And you can look at this, actually play the game now, and so we will keep this hand. We have a 2, but if you're playing this deck, in my experience, it's only 12 turn 1 plays. I generally, if I have a turn 1 and a turn 2 play, I keep it. If it's only like Mina into Maz or Mina into Blue Leader against a non-space deck, I might not keep it and be a little more picky in those cases. But here, I guess honestly we could just do, yeah, I think I'll do the Yaddle into Ezra. Give the blue leaders, not usually our ideal 5 resource play, but just plays the good old, the new Jinners. I mean, this color combo has some new stuff. It's pretty good. The new Jin is awesome. It's a very flexible, powerful card. The fact that it's a Battlefield Marine or a Leia Organa from Rocket Rebellion, basically, you know, is super cool. Even I haven't played any green yellow hero much since my Han Green days back in JCL. So, what are we resourcing here? Probably I generally prefer the OB 3-drop over Ezra. Of course, Ezra is like technically has tax, but he's kind of just a 3/5 force unit for 3, which is a-okay. I love me my 3/5s. Don't get me wrong. I will take a 3/5 on turn 2 every day. So, and he's got these sick galactic promos that I get to use. So, yeah, I think. Oh, Jin can give experience to another. You know what? I overlooked that as well, a bit backwards. So that's a great point as well. Just a unit. So, here, let's go ahead and just develop our force. Get the restore going. No reason to attack into Jin here. Don't love seeing the Consular. That's a good combo. We're gonna be able to play a 6-drop next turn, but I'm not about to like, yeah, even if I claim early, I can't do anything about it, right? So I think we're just gonna have to play it out. And I will XP up the OB. Normally I want to XP up the Yaddle because I want to swing with Yaddle first. I'm gonna XP up the OB. Well, I could XP OB, but if he's gonna use Consular, he's gonna use a first action. So we can't stop the Consular either way unless we were to top deck a Maz. I'm not gonna, even though I have 3 in the deck, I'm not gonna play a Lion around that. So I think I will resource or will XP the Yaddle, and then assuming he plays whatever with Consular, then I can kill the 3/3 with Yaddle. And we got the Maz, so if we had just trusted in the heart of the cards, we would have gotten rewarded. But we'll go with the Blue Eater now. So now we have probably Cheer at this turn into Maz plus Saber next turn, and we're holding on our Yoda for the 8 resource turn. So lucky in our hand right now. I'm not sure what I'm scared of for him to cheat out for 6. Like, doesn't have Anakin in those colors. Okay, there's a Typho just straight up played. In that case, I might actually just go for the Maz to go for the clean trade, because otherwise I have to attack in to get the Force and then play the Chirrut. It's a little... Oh yeah, and then we can... we definitely can swing in here, and then we can still XP up the Obi-Wan to take care of the Consular, which is pretty nice. So this is lining up pretty well. I do think this game will come down to like how much. I was gonna say at first there's a, hey, how's it going, Julio? There's like what Depa he probably has. Yeah, there's 6 costs out of aspect, right? We're probably not already Anakin, so Depa, the main one that comes to mind, this 5/7 ambusher, would pretty good into my 3/5s, but you know, maybe didn't have it. And then I'm surprised he didn't just cheat out the Typho to play like a 2-drop. Maybe he just doesn't have it. But I'm gonna go ahead and go for the kill on this Typho. See if he has like a 2-drop. He just finished off the Yaddle, which is fine. I still will kill the Consular before it stirs up any more trouble. Oh, no worries, Julio. Yeah. No, my brain went to Anakin first too, right? Even without even looking at the colors. And hey, it could have had Typho if it lived. If say I couldn't get through that Typho cleanly, say yeah, if I only could play my Chirrut, for example, if I didn't have the Maz, then he could have cheated out Keller in this turn, which would have been huge. So now I think we get rid of. I am finding Chirrut is like just such a brick wall, but I do maybe I don't need this double Sentinel with the OB on board. So I think I will actually go for the Itinerant this turn. Yeah, I guess I don't need the Chirrut that bad. He's just gonna tap out and ambush in. I too will just take this trade, and then I wish I had double Saber. That'd have been awesome, but no, we're just gonna go ahead and make sure we sequence this properly. Well, we can't give out double XP because we wanna heal. So we will just go. Do I kill the blue leader? I don't think so. I don't think so. I have no reason. Like, I'd rather kill that with. I have to start thinking of what cards they could be running in their top end. We do get a Shatter, which I guess we could play this turn. Yeah, because I don't want to research the 7 and 8. So it's like I'm probably playing Shatter plus Yoda Saber this turn. Could keep the Gunji, but I'd rather do the Yoda Saber and start pushing some damage. So we need to start like with our leader out, you know, a turn or 2 turns early, even 3 turns early. What does her card say again? If it's 9 or more, yeah. Then we need to start pushing some damage before this 8-10 leader comes out and starts turning the corner. Because they're gonna have Yodas as well. They're gonna have Kellerans, maybe even Qui-Gons, and definitely Qui-Gons. Maybe Mandos. I don't know about Mando, but I could cheat and peek at the list from this weekend, but I will not. So, all right. Tough one for me. No problem. No problem. Yeah, we have a pretty good curve here. You know, the only awkward thing could be if we don't have anything good to shatter. Like, say he plays a removal or bounce or something, then we maybe just don't play anything but the saber this turn, which I have had it happen where like it feels kind of bad to almost not play much for your turn, but I'm already so ahead and I'm holding on to the 7-8 curve after this to like really secure, like keep my lead. Then I'm okay with like kind of not having a most efficient turn. Like I wouldn't just shatter a 2 or 3 drop just to play our card out. But we'll see what happens here. Definitely a tough spot for Sam. Jesus will save the hard time, don't shoot, so you're sure to fire that damage base. exactly. And Julio is my man on the inside here, and he's just gonna take that trade, which is something that I was gonna take that trade myself, so I'm a-okay with that. And here, I think we just take our 5 to base. Yeah, double cross. That's the one I was trying out. What was this do? Interesting. Use exhaust. Well, I'll just play out my saber. It's a little sad now, but haven't seen that card like ever, but seems pretty good. Considering it's just like, yeah, if you do either, you get to exhaust and draw a card. Yeah, that seems good. Like for your place. I'm just gonna pass. And Max Rebo, we don't like that. I think that's worth a shatter. Considering it doesn't even die at one of our swings next turn. So we will shatter. No, thank you. That would have gotten out. Yeah, this is like the, if there was a Max Rebo deck, I feel like this is the Max Rebo deck. Because you have like the biggest leader that normally hasn't been good because of the fact that like she just comes out so late. I can see that with Max Rebo, you get to like actually get her out and not be dead. And I think this deck is, I've heard this deck, someone was telling me, or not telling me, but I'm mentioning it, I saw people talk about this deck on Discord, and they're saying how it does pretty well in the space because it has like blue ace and stuff like that. And here, whoever asked, I forgot who asked earlier about the Leppy Lookout, we haven't drawn it yet. And again, it's like hard to test because we're testing it as like our worst turn 1. So we're only gonna, I guess I could have a game where I play it, what's it called? I'm not getting the XP value here, but I just want to take the swing. It feels a little bad, but now I slam the Kelleran to go for the Maz. Ooh, now Leppy Lookout actually isn't bad. But also could just be Blue Leader to kind of lane dodge a little bit. We do see Yoda go to the bottom, but Leppy Lookout played. Trying it out for Mina. Yeah, I think that the hard part about navigating Avar is like gonna be her force activation, right? It's kind of like a whole extra puzzle. But I think I have too much advantage here. There's gonna be a big Yoda here, but it doesn't kill anything. So if I got in the blue leader, it could have sniped the blue leader. But here now, I can just play. Oh, no, I can't use the Force twice this turn. I don't even need the Yoda. What am I saying? I think it's just dead, even with the 5 heal. Or is the 5 heal applied yet? I can't remember. Zelda plus Laura, Zelda plus Revo. Yeah, this deck actually is good. Just won a PQ last weekend, if everyone doesn't know. Hey Alex, how's it going? Got a surprise deck for Atlanta. All right, I like it. There's pops the Shield of Itinerant Warrior. I think we just go 7 to base. Seems good. GG. Yeah, I think we had a great curve. The Maz really helped deal with the Typho, right? So we can get any consular value. So yeah, that was about as good as it can get. So now we are up 1-0. And sideboard for this deck, probably 3rd Kellerin, maybe Galen. What am I turning off with Galen though? 3rd Kellerin can come in for, I guess it's like a blue leader. Like I can trim like a blue leader. And then do I want Galen's? Like what am I calling with Galen? Sorry, like I keep going back. Galen is the one thing it's like could still be main deck for Saturday, but it's just he's so good sometimes, but just so iffy other times. I don't think anything in particular that I really want to call. Like I never really like calling the Force base, and especially against obviously against Avar, since she doesn't need the Force base to get the Force. There's I'm trying to think of that back in that game, like Sentinels and stuff. There's nothing that crazy to call. So I am just gonna side. I'm deciding in the 1 Kellerin for the 1 blue leader, I guess. Yeah, I think I protect well enough main deck for this matchup. Because our sideboard is more for like aggro decks and space decks right now, and then a couple cards we saw like. So I still actually I might want to put more cards in. Maybe I have too much for space now. I might want some more cards for like the mirror and like these mid-range piles, like maybe sneak a Ray in or Bo-Katan back into the list. And here we gotta play the game. We don't have a turn 1 play. So that's an easy mulligan. And now we have okay hand. We'll probably get rid of one of the Kellerins. Could now have 3 Kellerins, and I value Yoda higher than Kellerin, even though it goes out a turn later. So we'll go ahead and do this. I have also found that I talked about earlier how like generally you don't mind just turn 1 play into 2-drop into 3-drop with this deck. I also sometimes just like 2-drop into 2-drop is fine too. Like it's just getting units on board, getting stats on board. This is a little awkward now. Maybe I should have just slammed the Gunji. But cheats out the Mina. That's pretty good. We're just gonna play out our Gunji. So Sentinel here is a little bit of a problem, but if it is a Sentinel, we always can use the Protect the Pod. It's not our ideal, but Alex says, I see last question on Discord. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, if you or anyone else ever gets offended by not responding, please know it's never personal. It's like I just forget. I have a bad memory, so I just forgot to respond. But yeah, you won the Eternal PQ last weekend with Yoda Red. Oh hell yeah, congrats, that's awesome. Actually, I was peeking at some of the results yesterday. I didn't look at the Eternal results, so congrats Alex, that's awesome. Yoda Tarkentown, is that your deck you used to play? That would make a lot of sense. Plays a Yoda Saber on Mina here. That's fine, but I get to claim now. I guess I'm using a removal event, but I want to swing to kill the Consular first. So I guess I guess we just kill with Yaddle. It's a little awkward if he kills my Gunji now. It's not awkward if he doesn't kill my Gunji because I have the clean protect the pod kill on the Mina. But I feel like he killed the Gunji. Yeah. That's pretty much what I do. And then now... now I don't know. I wish I always had these 2 2-drops to play. I could just, you know, or something instead of playing just this event. Do I use the Force? Do I just protect the pod? I guess I just protect the pod. Oh wait, I can't do math. Math is hard. I don't know why. Oh, I'm thinking of Gunji's 5 HP. So there is an XP. A little unfortunate, actually. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the Jin. I don't think skipping my turn makes sense. But I actually am considering skipping my turn to claim and yeah, mine is awkward. I could claim and kill Jin with Yaddle, get the Force back, and then all I can do is I can protect the pod to kill Jin. That doesn't seem right. That seems to me just as bad as skipping the turn. So we're just gonna do that. Hopefully he doesn't have another 2-drop. He does not. So now we kill the Jin, and then maybe we'll blue leader into the Mina. So we want to get the Force. He's probably not going to kill our Yaddle here. That would be. He's probably going to try to hold our leader hostage a little bit. So he is low on cards because he has played. You know, put 2 cards in that one turn, right, with the Consular. Ooh, there is a Queen. Now, do we blue leader or shatter? Doesn't really make a difference. Probably the blue leader though. Doesn't have a disclose, thankfully. So we'll deploy and play. We'll control the board here a little bit. Kill a spy, and then. Okay, I was gonna say we need to draw some units. We have way too many non-units there. So I resourced a little bit. I should have resourced, probably kept one of these 2-drops in hindsight, like even this last turn. Ooh, there's the Will of the Force. Get a nice trade there. A bit unfortunate, but now we kill the spy, and then I guess we just itinerant and maybe use the saber. I don't know. This is not obstacle as good as last game, but you know, he hasn't developed a huge board yet. I probably just claim and okay, that's a good draw. We don't really need the pump actually, but still the cheer is a nice draw for this turn. Yeah, I think it's fine. Just getting 2 units out is going to be good. So probably we'll just play the Maz. Well, I'll wait. I'll get rid of the Yoda Saber. We'll kill the... Oh wait, I have to make sure. Yes, it's not the blue or official. I've gotten burned early on last set against shout out Lucy from the Mandalorians with the Akbar. And oh, I'm showing my pit stains there. Ooh, awkward. Ooh, yikes. Anyway, what just happened here? Just traded. Makes sense. Yeah, it's another Queen. I think I just slammed the Yoda. It's not coming out yet, right? I think I just claim and slam Yoda to kill a spy. No, let me get the body on board. I will not use the Force. Second Yoda is nice. So is Anakin, so is Shatter. I think it's between Anakin or Protect the Pod. Protect the Pod could be very good. And, I guess I could have XP'd. It would have been out of Queen's range, but just Protect the Pod could be quite good if I slam this Yoda and to kill the Avar leader. But I think I'm gonna stick with this 2 Yodas instead. There's the double cross. I should have seen that coming. Yeah, I do get to just kill it. Or just kill the Chirrut. I have the 4 credit tokens actually. I just realized. Without credit tokens, we will use the Force. Yeah. Avar is gonna be able to, and Queen will kill my Yoda, but wait, no, Avar can Avar even come out yet? Because it's 9. And has he even used the Force at all? No. Okay, maybe we're okay. Yeah, I didn't respond, but Vince said to Obi Yellow with Trust Your Instincts. Yeah, I can totally see that. Like, it's like a shoot first, right? And yeah, that seems pretty good. Just plays out the Mina. Let's go ahead and claim, because we really want to get the Force. And then what does he go for here? Is the Septa is official. I have to remember that, so I can't just kill the Queen. Yeah, Queen is quite good. Queen might be something to consider. Well, I was running it in Virtue Temple at the beginning, and it was okay, but 3 HP was kind of tough. But Queen is so good. Hey, we know now for 2 sets, Queen is good. So, ooh, no. And we're only gonna get like 1 Force use this turn. Oh, remember we have 12. Do we even need a resource? Oh, Charlie, you're right. I could have just shattered the Queen there. I was not thinking about that without the Force. Yeah, I think that would have been pretty good. I think we can keep resourcing. Actually, just all these creds I have, I don't need a resource. Should I go and base there? I don't know. But yeah, I could have shattered the Queen. I guess I could save the. I guess in the case against shattering the Queen, if I even had seen it, is maybe saving it to use it with the Force to get the double kill with Yoda. Maybe that's greedy, but I think in hindsight, yes, I probably should have just shattered the Queen. But all right, and now I think we take this trade, or no, so I'm using the trade. Totally fair to use it with Yoda ping. Yeah, but yeah. I think I was even looking at seeing it, but if you know, it's a good call out though. Remember to always like remember the 2 uses of a card. I do often remember to use the non-Force version of it, but this is a time where I wasn't thinking about it. And now, now we got coloring into like anything, right? Like coloring into, yeah, I think we will start out. Do we just shrink down the Avar with the Anakin? Still doesn't die. I think we go for like Chirrut or oh wow, it's bad. Well, this has been bad. These next 4 draws would have been bad too, so maybe it's fine. Let's actually take the Leppy look at. Oh, doesn't really matter. Not quite what we're looking for there, but we still can shatter. He just goes 8 to base here. It's a bit spooky, but yeah, I don't think he can. I think that's too risky. And now we probably just claim. He hasn't played anything yet. I'm just gonna claim. There's a Liberty. Yeah, we need to deal with one of these big threats right away. And we have a second Yoda. Do we slam that? We have 12 resources to play with, so I still want a resource even though I have all these credits, because he could have credit. What credit could he have actually? I don't even know. But yeah, this is an interesting match for sure. I mean, do we just trade Caloran into the Avar? But Caloran's our way to get the Force back this turn. So maybe we just Yoda to kill Liberty. That seems pretty reasonable. But if he kills my Yoda with Avar, like trust the Force, that feels kind of bad. Yeah, this is a tricky one. Well, if I heal 5, I can take that 9, no problem, right? I think we kill Avar. And then if it doesn't swing with Liberty to exhaust Caloran, then we can kill Queen with Leppy Lookout. This Anakin, not Anakin, the Ezra would have been better, right? We could have taken the Ezra, but we're kind of forced to Leppy just because of like, just to test it, I guess. But that was worse because of the Liberty. But yeah, I think we just slam the Yoda, and then so we can get the Force back. You know, we've got the yeah, there's the exhaust. So that makes sense. I only have 13 health, so I have to keep that in mind. I think we just claim. Okay, Gonk is fine. He's in top deck mode now. We have 13 resources to play with. Got everything basically, but we'll still resource, I think. There's no like pumps to worry about, right? He's got no green cards. It's a little tally that Carabas gives you is like, since there's no waiting for opponent to disclose, like there's no, in real life you'd kind of be able to tell too usually. Not that information really matters, right? But yeah, so now I'm expecting Liberty go to face. Then I shatter it and kill the Gonk. Or do we slam Itinerant and kill Liberty that way and heal? I think I like that better. Don't really care about the Gonk, right? Without credit tokens, let's use the Force. Let's kill the Liberty. And then I guess another Liberty is actually pretty spooky. I just realized I could have lost another Liberty because I would not have gotten the Force back. That could have been bad. Still have 10 resources. Can't play a Liberty anymore, so that's our good news. Yeah, I'm probably playing Obi and Anakin. Okay, what's his last card? Yeah, should I have done that differently? If I had another Liberty there, I would have lost, or would have had the claim, and then had to get exactly like protect the pod. So we'll use 3 credits. Kill that. And we would not have gotten it. So yeah, they would have just lost. I gotta be careful now. It's just like one small blunder will Lunacast says you're on Vader pilot for Atlanta. Ooh, yeah, I need to test that matchup for sure. Dang. Hate that. Yeah, I mean, I realized a sec too late. If you had a second liberty, got lost. So that was definitely something I'd be careful about. Yeah, Blaze, you're right. I think there's no reason. There's just no reason for me to like just remove that right there. Like, I had plenty of time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can just kill anything. I guess there's no reason to shatter, but 10 damage. Yeah, I think that's what Wu said about the matchup for Vader and Obi. And is that it can be winnable. But I have Hyperface Disasters at least, but welcome to Atlanta where the players play. Yeah, exactly. Let me oof, yeah. I probably don't even need to like. I probably swing the base. I have lethal. I almost have lethal. Well, just to be mean. Just to be mean. Yeah, this early game is much better for sure. And we'll pad the stats. We'll pad our stats. All right. Yeah, just playing dodge Vader. Yeah, that might be the move. I don't think I have anyone else lined up. GG, do you want game 3 or try Beckett? Yeah. Let's. Yeah. I guess Sam in the room back, and then yeah, I'm Blazing. I think I agree with you. Like, just dodge Vader, hope that all the Lukes and maybe Bobas keep it in check. But yeah, Alex, I don't play. Yeah, I don't play Alex. Yeah, let's play after this. I don't have anyone else lined up. I'm just making sure. Yeah, in general, if you want to play me, and just if not today, a different time I stream, just feel free to join our Discord. Quick plug down for a free link down below. If we ever looking for game channel that I try to use when I'm looking for games, because like I'm at the point, you know, maybe early on with a deck that random queue is fine, but I'm kind of at the point where it's not really worth my time. So this is now game 1. Today's record is what are we, 4-1 today? But doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're 4-1 right? So we went 2-1 into client, and then 2-0 into Avar. Yeah. All right, let's see, what's our hand? We don't have initiative, but we have a 2 into a 3, so this seems keepable to me for sure. This is a pretty aggro deck, so maybe I get rid of both my Kellerans. I will have no Kellerans left, but maybe that's fine. So I find against these like aggro decks, I usually on 7, and like if I'm playing Kelleran, I'm probably winning that game either way. So I think I'll do this to give myself more options. So I have this early Saber or the Blue Leader Ambush. Again, it does kind of hurt to get rid of both Kellerans this early, but just I think it's just based on the matchups what you got to do. So yeah, I think dodging is a fair strategy for when you only have any deck. When you only have unless you're trying to dodge Boba or Obi, like a 2 most played decks, then you know, it might be difficult. But ooh, this is gonna be nice for us if he doesn't have a way to stop our Maz here, because I'm going to kill the Maz and get the shield token before he can give it away to us. And then with that, I'll get rid of the Blue Leader. If he has like a, you know, what could he have, like the 2-cost bounce or something, that would make our Maz very sad. But With the rest of our draws we just got, I think I'm gonna do that. So we do have a bit of a sad Maz, but I'm just gonna play it. Get the Force. Probably don't XP. Probably not. I don't think so. Yeah, Beckett is an interesting matchup. Switch gears a little bit. You know, it's a lot different from Avar, so I gotta remember switch gears a bit to like from, you know, where I was kind of the beatdown to now more of the control. So, but I don't mind this matchup. Like, it obviously can do some sneaky stuff, but once I think Beckett had its initial splash, and there's a Saxon with a Val. Interesting. In that case, I definitely will just claim, so I can kill the droid turret with my Gunji. And then we have a Itinerant to drop into either. I kind of want to keep. Maybe I get rid of the first Yoda, even though Yoda is no. I just came a little bit too late in the game where I don't want to be resourcing Yoda. This could make my turn next turn a little bit awkward if like all I have is play is Yoda Saber, but then I have the Protect the Pod instead. He might be able to get that shield though, so we'll see. But Ezra plus Saber is not like a super crazy turn anyway. So we'll go ahead and get this kill here. And now, now what's he playing for 4? Just does swings the base. I think we can take the kill before you. If he had a Sentinel, he probably would have played it, but I think we go ahead and take the trade. Before because we really don't want him giving that shield to Beckett. So otherwise he could just give that. Okay, there's a system shock. Hey, like seeing that go away now. And I'll go ahead and take the heal. Hey, it's only a 2 heal, but still brings us to a 30 health base now, essentially. And I think I'm chilling about this game as well. He does just give me that guy, which I can't disclose. Do I even swing then? I might not. I might even just flip Obi to like, if he just wants to just immediately flip as well, I can protect the pod to kill Beckett. I think that's the move. Like, I don't know what Beckett has to like, you know, it mostly has like the Val to get the shield. But yeah, I realized that. I don't know if he should have given it to me though. I feel like he should just let it take a hit from my Itinerant, but maybe he wanted to avoid that. And he is gonna get a lot of credits here. We will, do we just take the 2 damage? No, let's get the Force. I don't think, oh, I mean, we'll take 3 damage, but then take 2 on our base. That's like a net 1 damage. Maybe we're fine with that, maybe we're not. So see what he goes for here. He's gonna have 7, so he could play the Chrysanthemum, right? But I think we still just protect the pod. And here Chrysanthemum doesn't even feel that great because it's like, it just dies to the Itinerant. My favorite card, I think Itinerant, I think I mentioned this in the stream last time or not, but I think it's officially my favorite card in the game right now is Itinerant Warrior. So just love that card ever since, even, you know, especially with Hantu. Just double checking my Discord. Let's see here. So there's the Consular, or not Constable, Constable. So those 5 credits. We don't have any Galen's main deck, right? So we have no credit hate in this game 1. But hello, Tamaz. Did I say that? I'm so bad at pronouncing names, so but I always try. Did I play Galen Urso or Ezra Forecast? I am currently trying. My 4-drop package are 3 Itinerants. I think that's just like for sure never going to be budged. Like just Itinerant's just such a good card. And then 2 Chirrut right now and 2 of the 4-drop Ezra. There's a Skeen. Okay. That's fine. And those are the main 4 drops I think to. And then I have 2 Galen in the sideboard and 3rd Chirrut in the sideboard as well. And ooh, that's a very nice draw. Do I just slam the Chirrut at this point, or do I kill the Skeen? I think I kill the Skeen first, then Chirrut plus Yoda Saber probably. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that guy. That is a guy. We'll just play Itinerary. Do I hold this Yoda Saber? No, let's just play it on the Chirrut for fun. Not the best draw, but I think at this point I'd rather have like just Shatter this turn into like double Yoda to like. So what is this deck gonna do against Yoda? Like it might have a way to remove like 1 Yoda, but I feel like there's just gonna be no way to do it. But yeah, I guess I didn't finish explaining the 4 costs. So my thought process is like Itinerant 3 of is like just always good. It's good on 4. It's good off of Kelleran. It's good late in the game. It's good to play in when you have a Yoda on board to heal and kill something. Just amazing card. Like it almost never feels bad playing it. Late in the game, 60 unit to help swing for lethal with the shield. Kelleran would be pretty cool here. I remember we talked about that. But that was the sacrifice we had to make. And now I just swing the base because the Constable doesn't kill my Chirrut. I guess I could have shattered the double shielded Constable, but it didn't seem necessary. So that's one of the three itinerants. Chirrut, I only reluctantly trim one to the side just because I really wanted to fit the 2 Ezras to try out. And I felt like more than 7 4-drops was too much considering I also have the 6 4-drop events. So that's where I kind of cut my limit at like 7 4-drops, so 3, 2, and 2. So that's where I move 1 Chirrut to the side and then trying the 2 Ezras because those have just been very good in the mirror. I talked about that earlier on stream and my PQ, another oof. And we will not trigger it. Oof, yeah. I think I just shatter that now, I guess. It's not amazing, but hey, it's fine. And now, well, I guess we don't need the reach. Doesn't, I got this, oh, I need this guy for the little droid turret, right? So that's the thought process for the 4-drops, and then like Galen, I want oh nice. I think it's a shield token. I guess Yoda to get the shield. Yeah, you're playing Obi Warsaw on Sunday. Yeah, the Obi 4 cost has been Ezra 4 cost is very good in the mirror. I played in the Virtual Temple mirror. I lost to it pretty bad. What's it called? Sorry, give me a second here. It is hard to play and talk. Don't think I really need a resource. No, let's actually go for lethal. We're not gonna get that lethal either way, but we'll go ahead and keep Yoda healthy. Yeah, I think Ezra 4 cost is good against. It's really against ground decks. It's against Boba because they can heal some of the indirect to push damage. And that's not quite gonna do it. We will just push to face, put him in check. And then do that. that, and sure. Probably overkill here. Another AN isn't gonna do it. GG. Yeah, the flip turn was not great. Oh, hey Blaze. Yeah, I guess I just realized I never responded to your comment. Were you Joe? Did you take it down, or was it Anthony? I also both of you guys. I think if I have the names correct. But hey, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, it was a great match. Yeah, I think that's a big lesson for me was that I hadn't practiced the mirror enough like recently. I practiced it a lot early on in the set. Hey Joe, how's it going? Congrats! I left before it ended, so I didn't get to congratulate you, but congrats. Love to see Obi-Wan take it down. So definitely felt better. I said at the beginning of the stream, it felt better to lose to you knowing you took it down. So but yeah, I was not ready for the mirror, both in reps. I played a lot of the mirror early on in the set when a lot of other people were playing the deck. And I'm finished yapping here for our sideboard. And then I hadn't played it much leading up to the tournament. And then on top of that, I hadn't teched for it because I didn't expect a lot of people to be playing it. So I was teched more for the Boba and Luke's that I beat. I didn't tech for these to both of you guys in the mirror. So that's where I am back on the 4-drop Ezra. And Levy may, yeah, Tom, I'm just trying it out today as instead of Mina, because I want to try out like Leppy or even Gonk Droid or just the Phoenix A-Wing, just because Mina's for sure the weakest turn 1 play. And if I was going to experiment with another non-force turn 1 play, just trying it out. I haven't started a game today yet where I started with her, but it's fine. I don't think right now it's just I don't see a case where I stick with Mina. All right, we got to do our sideboard now. We want the restore. We want the Galens for the aggressive negotiations. The third. We'll take out, even though Anakin's good against the droid turret, a late droid turret isn't that scary usually. And I think we will get rid of an Ezra in this matchup. We just have so many 4-drops. I think we need to get rid of some. So, and yeah, I tried Grogu against Boba. I tried it I'll admit, only like 2 games, but it was just felt too slow. I had it on curve in both two of these games. I tried it out post board, and it just was too much. And yeah, Owens. Yeah, I think yeah. You guys were on Owen as well. I want him main. Like he was my main deck until I started to fit the 6 upgrades. It's just really hard to fit. Oh, my music stopped. It's just really hard to fit everything when there's a lot of good cards, right? And we can go ahead and keep this hand. We have Yaddle into Ezra into Chirrut. And then here's a red deck with upgrade hate, so we will get rid of the Yoda Saber. It's not our win con here. So we'll do that. So yeah, I did backwards asking about Grogu. Again, it was only like 2 games, but it just did not feel good. Like, when I'm testing a card, I kind of look at, I mentioned this before, but I look at 2 main things is the data. Like I got my SWU stats, so I look at, it's like, if you look out, it's gonna be 100% win rate, but it's not, it's a little misleading. But the data and then the feel of a card when you're playing it and how it feels in your hand, like when you're ready to play it, like, is it gonna be the right play? Do I keep the constructed? Maybe. I guess I don't need 2 Chirrus. And now I think Yaddle's too valuable. I'm not gonna offer the trade. I'd rather kill it with Ezra next turn. And there is a hauler. Ooh, yeah. I might even just kill a hauler with protect the pod next turn. Let's XP the Yaddle. But we also got the shatter, so we could just shatter the hauler. I don't need the Ezra. Mitch asks which land deck do you think is best in the moment? Keep in mind that only this is also let me update my overlay here. I've been slacking, so we're 5-1 on the day, and this is game 2. Let me make that a little smaller. I feel like it's kind of big. I think I'll read my overlay at some point. So keep in mind, I have like not played with Lando, only against it. But I kind of like the Lando Blue Cunning right now. I lost to it in round 6 that PQ in Springfield. Do I shatter or do I XP Ezra to kill Val and play Chirrut? So I don't know. I definitely don't think it's heroism. I don't think the heroism version is that good into Obi. Well, it's fine, but I think the vigilance and cunnings are better into Obi. Now this is a tough one. Do we? Oh, you can do both. We can XP, swing, get the force back, and then shatter. So we'll do that. If he has, okay, yeah, he just says that. Makes sense. I will take the unit then. So protect the pod isn't going to be as good. Okay, just plays a Chio. Protect the pod's not going to be as good with Beckett because of the Vel shield. So I wonder if I just shatter or if I just protect the pod this hauler. No. I'll save the pod for his leader, I guess. Yeah. I might like sometimes I make a play, I'm on the fence about something, and I started to ask myself like which one would I regret the least? And I could see a situation where I regret playing the pod, so then I can't kill a Beckett. Oh yeah, the shield does. Oh, I do get to choose where the shield goes. I do get to give it to Chio. You're right, Charlie. You're right. Good call. This turn is probably actually it might be between Lepian and Constructed, but probably gonna be just Chirrut. But also it could also be Protect the Pod, but it's definitely not the Ezra because we already have it on board. We won't get the restore from the Yaddle, but I think we can go ahead and do we kill the Val? Yeah. Let's give a shield to the Val, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I didn't finish saying about Lando. So Lando Cunning took me by surprise. I lost to it at the PQ. I haven't been playing against it the last 2 days, and I've been a lot better against it in my testing. But I don't know. I think it's between Vigilance or Cunning. I do love that there's like different viable builds. It's tough to say, you know, with that which one's like the absolute best. I think there's gonna be a meta call. But I'm liking the Cunning package because of like the bounce is just so good, and yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't think it's like a huge margin which one's best, but I would lean towards Cunning currently. That could obviously change. Now, I guess we just take 2 to base. I could have flipped Obi. Actually, yeah, maybe I should have. I was gonna give it to me. He's gonna go for a lot of credits. Now I'll deploy Obi. Technically still go for a constructed. That's probably like the last thing I want to do though, because he's like system shocks, I think, is what he played last game. I think he's like system shocks. Oh wait. Yeah, he gives the Chio away, so I have to give the shield to the. Yeah, I didn't think about that. But that is good. So now we probably just let the. Do we just let the Chirrut take the hit? No. Let's tank it with the Yaddle. Because then if he just goes base, Protect the Pod is still online to kill his leader. So a little hairier in last game for sure. But ooh, and there's a mastery. Doesn't have, he's not Han 7, doesn't have Saboteur, so that's good news for us. I think we just slam the Chirrut then and finish it off. Not yet. Yeah, I think we can see if he has to swing in, then we just finish off with Protect the Pod. This is why I think these AN decks like don't like playing as Obi, because I have so many Sentinels. I guess I don't have that many. I guess I had more in Versus Temple, because I had 7 Sentinels in Versus Temple my last build. And I have, well, I guess I have 6. No, I have 5. 2 Chariots and 3 Obis. So we'll go ahead and give the XP. Double Constructed is something, I guess. It's maybe more something than double Obi-Wan. So I'll keep both of them for now. Who knows? He could tap out. It could be a 4 damage pump for lethal / 4 damage pump / 4 heal. I don't know. We'll see what he's got. We got plenty of Sentinels, right, with the Obi if he bounces. It's definitely probably an awkward spot for him, because he's almost like we're actually winning this race. Yeah. So let's see here, but hey, thanks everyone for tuning in. Oh no. Hate that card. Yeah, I don't like Ascension Cables. You know, our match earlier against the client, we got smoked in that game 1 to do Ascension Cable. So there's Rhydonium. Okay. So I guess I keep the Chirrut. Do I ever just go for massive Obi? What would his final stats be? He'd be a 5. No, he wouldn't kill Beckett. So I think we just slam the Chirrut again. Still in the same spot though, right? It's basically in the same spot, except it bounced. I don't know about that Rhydonium. All it really bounced was or I guess it killed the Ezra. But that's really it. I think we can. If he has any way to ping us there, that would have been annoying. But now we can play Protect the Pod plus Obi into like double 4-drop next turn. So yeah, remember earlier talked about like playing the Shatter or Protect the Pod on the Hauler, and it was very relevant. There's a Chrysanthemum, a little unfortunate because he can eat my Obi, but he probably just goes base. We have all our upgrades at this point. I don't think we're gonna be going all in on these upgrades, so I'd probably play maybe more units than the constructed at this point. So I do like the Yoda Saber because of the instant impact you get from the heal, but the constructeds are iffy late game, so yeah. Hey, some great matches to say so far. If you're tuning in late, we played a Client Red, then we Tropical J played me on Client Red, and then I played what did I play after that? I was like ready to get my little mini recap so far, and I totally blanked. And then they played Sam on Avar, the new Avar Yellow Force, and 1-2-0, and now we're up 1-0 over this Beckett Red. So he just goes base like we said. I think we go ahead and I don't know if I want to XP or I want to just heal. He could bounce it back to hand. We'll just still, if he wants to do that, we'll make him do it. You have to use 2 cards and then use this whole turn to replay it. That seems fine to me. Like I don't think I really mind that exchange. So yeah, I think just see more of this matchup. Like I said, I think they have some tools to beat our Sentinels and whatnot, but we have still so much healing. Ooh, a giant Bendu is spooky. We can get up to 6-9. We only have something for 9. But I think we go ahead and we can play Constructed on Obi. Then he dies to the Bendu swing. Big boy. I just watched the Rebels episode last night. I am the Bendu. The Storm one. Yeah, I don't have a Shatter for it. We can't quite kill it. A little bit. I'm feeling fear in a storm a little bit. So I think we're gonna go ahead. Do the constructed on Obi. Make him a 6/9. Maybe I don't kill the Chrysanthemum. Do I ever just go base here? Actually, wait. Oh, wait. My math is awful. No, yeah, I'm going to a 9/10 that just dies to the... Oh, wait. I can do Ezra. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can turn the... I don't think we can afford to take 10, like, to just swing the base. So we can do this. And then Ezra to keep him out of death of the 3-attack swing. There's no overwhelm. Okay, okay, we're hanging in there. We got a lot of heal now. Yeah, we can do like double itinerant plus Owen. Oh my god, I wasn't even doing the math. Oh, didn't think I have really an option to do the math there either. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 1 off of lethal here. 10. We can do 10, 11, 14. So we're 2 off ourselves. Sudden ferocity. Well, mind Obi can just become Sentinel. Maybe he has an answer to that, but yeah, if you wanna go back. Yeah, I don't know about that line. I think he just takes send to base. And can I kill it this turn? Wait, does he have lethal? 3, 4, 18. Doesn't have lethal yet. Still 2 off. Like I said, the lights look so different. I mean, I changed the background and the settings is one thing, I guess, is the main thing I do. Other than that, there's not much else I'm doing. Yeah, I do like that. I use the background. I like to use the background. Oh no. No, I definitely don't think I can kill. He has 13, 5, 5, 9, 12. We can get there with the XP, I guess. Yeah, we just get there with XP. We're not going to be able to use the heal, though, so we might just lose to the AN next turn, right? So I have to do 9, 5, 6, yeah. So I'm going to get to 22. 5. Tough one. If I heal... I could go for the top deck, like Shatter. I guess I could get I have like, what, 1 action to take here, I think? He's gonna swing and I have to claim. I have like 1 action, right? And he gets me to 22. I can't take another swing from that Bendu, so I think I have to just... No, I think I just lose to the AN. Five, 8, yeah, it's 1 off. I need the heal. I need more force, right? Um, yeah, I can kill the Bendu, but then I'm gonna get to 22, and he's got claim into AN. So I think I have to just play the Saber out. Use the Force to heal. What can I top deck that changes things? A Caloran, a Yoda. So maybe I don't use the Force. I can top deck a Caloran into a Maz. Oh, it kills his unit. Wait, thank you. Is that Kieran? Yeah. No, Bendu will kill the Constable. I think we do go for. Okay, I have to go for this then. Oh my goodness. Hey Kieran, yeah, thanks for that. Chat helped me out. A little unfair, me plus chat versus one player, but yeah, that's just gonna get us there. Chat MVP here. MVP here pointed out Constable dies from Bendu. And then yeah, we'll go ahead. Tyler asked to play in different form than I've been. What the fuck is that Bendu? Hey, this is I think isn't it a staple in Beckett, basically? Not a staple, but yeah, I mean, surely he doesn't have anything to any system shock here. If you had a system shock, I would have had just a claim, but oh, he's got the hauler. You have a +4, 8. So actually, oh wait, yeah, I can't play the Owen because the top deck. The top deck. I think we still just slam the Yoda. Over the yeah, I want to heal 5. Yeah, there was a case to not use the Force there, but I think I want this heal 5. I don't know. I should probably take some more time to think about this. But hey, this is a real tournament match. Like, we're getting close to time, probably. This is a long game too. Yeah. So I think just slamming the Yoda there is fine. Like, I needed to heal, right? Because I was at 22. So I'd either Itinerant, Yoda Saber, or Yoda. And I think just slamming the Yoda makes more sense. And this forces him to like maybe take something to stop the. He doesn't have a way to stop the the reforce up. That will be annoying. Didn't play around that. And now do we just claim? Well, if he is gonna have 3 + 5 AN. So yeah, we have to claim. Yay. Should have resources you can play Saber. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, I wanted to keep all this heal in hand, but maybe the Owen was too slow. Oh. Did that change anything? Now Yoda Owen's probably too slow. We could Galen to call AN, right? And then let's think this through before we resource. Call AN, he would swing with like say 4. Then I can play Itinerant, kill Rio. I'm at 25, I go down to 22. And then assuming it's like no interaction, I guess I can at 10 resources when I have 6 left or 5. Yeah, if I have 6 left, I can do Yoda Saber plus Itinerant. Or yeah, I guess it's the Owen. Even though sneaking out the Owen seemed nice and all, but I think if let's try this line and just top in aggressive negotiations, and then if he has like no interaction to Yoda, we can I guess he can't. What interactions does he have in the deck to Yoda? Lost and Forgotten. Did not see that coming. That might just cook me here. Well, we can heal. He's using for 7, and we're going to be healing 6. So maybe we can win this race, actually. Yeah, actually, 2 swing lethal almost. Right? Maz is lethal. Yeah, do I go for top deck Maz or do I play the itinerant? I haven't seen a Maz and I haven't seen a Cal. I took Calorans out, right? So we only have the Mazes. Yeah, I don't like if I did the Calorans and the Mazes top deck. Because here I could heal on to 22. I died at like the +2 pump, but I don't know if they run pumps other than AN, right? Oh wait. If I do that, and he claims and swings for me to 26, I'm kind of in the same spot as just claiming. Right? And this way I can just lose top. I can go for the top deck Maz, I guess. Or top deck Shatter. Or I don't know. I should be. We're playing a hard mode here, playing on Carabas and streaming and trying to play a high level opponent and like think through these lines, these complicated lines. So, hey, this is a good reps though for Atlanta. Who here is going? I hope to see you there. I'm really excited. I'm actually flying in tomorrow. I'm going in early to grind a little bit. So, ooh, I'm gonna get the Yoda. We don't get the. Do we resource to 11? The heal 5 might just do it. Yeah, if I resourced earlier, I would have been able to done itinerant plus Yoda, but here, let's go ahead and pop the shield, I guess. Feels kind of bad, but I don't know, folks. I don't know. Or maybe I put it on Rio. I don't know. I just gotta hope he doesn't have whatever. I'm very much level 1 thinking right now. I'm just like thinking what I have, not really thinking around what he could have. Because I ultimately just don't really have that many options. If I played, say if I played that itinerant last turn, I would have been in a worse spot, right? Because I would have drawn the Yoda, or if I wouldn't have had the Force, I would have had to take an action to swing. There's the 2/4. Bit unfortunate. Do I have to just kill it with the can't wait for Rose Tico to win Atlanta? Yeah, exactly. Oh, it rolls it back. I think that was a good line for him, though. Honestly, that was, yeah, it's tricky for me. So I think you stick with that. Yeah, I thought it was fine. I think I just swing in and get the Force. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now AN's not. No, AN would be exact lethal. Let's Surely has the AN, right? Yeah, you'd have exact lethal. I really want to XP threaten lethal and kill, but I think he just kills there and I'm just cooked. And there's no way to clear with the this plus that, right? Because I can swing in. No, it's one off. I don't have any Kellerins left. I have to remember that. It's not out for me. I have to just claim. Yeah, crazy game, folks. This would be hitting time in a tournament, but trades in there. That's probably gonna do it. I don't know, barring whatever miracle. Yep, GG, crazy game. Yeah, it was that Bendu that I just didn't have the upgrades. I just didn't have a good answer to. So now we want those Kellerins. Actually, I thought it was more of a aggro deck, but I maybe like interpreted the matchup. But it's just hard, right? Because we're 4-2. We're going to game 3. So maybe I think I do want the Kellerins, or at least 2. I don't think I need all 3. And maybe I don't need the Ezra. I think I'd rather have Chirrut's, Itinerants, and Galen's. And still, it might be too many 4-drops. That's 8 4-drops. He's got the Ascension cable, so I think. Is that crazy? Take out Chirrut? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Let's take out maybe an Ezra. Or, yeah, let's take out one of our 3-drops. I think it's fine. Ooh, we almost want ghosts for the haulers. The haulers are a problem for us. What other space does he have? It's just the haulers. Do you have any other space units, really? It's really just haulers. I don't know if I bring in 1 card for 1 card. No, I think we could have played that one differently, but I think I'm fine with this. Yeah. Yeah, this is good night. Great match so far against Sam Neff. I linked his channel earlier. If you don't already subscribe to him, you can scroll up in the chat. But otherwise, yeah, we're going to this game 3. It's the 3rd set of the day. But just some great matches. Yeah, I definitely take these quality reps over quantity. You know, if we're just like jamming random queue. Just double checking things. I will take initiative after losing that one, and we have like all our 2-drops, which is fine. We probably want to start Yaddle into Obi. I don't think we really need the stages. Yeah. Once everyone's like Carlos said, what Rose Tico to win Atlanta. What's everyone else's hot takes for this weekend? Like, I saw Rose Tico on the shout out to Hunter on the Austin Sea Raptor stream. Okay, we're top deck mods right here. Top deck of the day. Didn't get it, but it's okay. We got the early Galen, which is nice. And here I think we just slam the Obi and force him to, if he wants to draw, obviously to have to swing into that. So let's see. Just double checking things. Yeah, and this is where Obi can be awkward because it's not like a clean trade or anything, but it just makes it just, you know, a little annoying. So Luna says you're trying Client Blue. Ooh, we played the Client Red earlier today on stream for anyone who joined late, but I think Client is, people maybe figured out, is better than people might have initially thought. Like, shielded plus exhaust is actually solid. It's not as conditional exhaust as like a C3PO, plus not as like unplayable of a leader unit as a C3PO. So this is gonna AN in. Interesting. I don't mind that. We'll take the kill and get the force. Oh, nice, got the showcase. Kieran says hoping to take Yularen Red to the London sector. Nice. Yularen Red. Okay, yeah, I played against Yularen a couple weeks ago. It's definitely really solid. Just that the speed can be crazy. I don't think we resource Well, not resource, sorry. XP. I think we actually can. What is he doing for 4 that we're scared of? Not a whole lot. Now that we have the 4 drop, we don't really need the Gunji. Yeah, Yularen Red. I played against Loopy's wife Deanna at Adepticon and like lost to double Battle Fury on the new IG88, so that was pretty fun. So let's see. That was definitely an awkward AN for him. Like it kind of hurts to lose that card that early, but it might have just been his best answer through the Obi-Wan, which might have just been a menace otherwise. So I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, that was just a bad play. Don't love that play though. If he has nothing better, that kind of stings. But between that and Obi-Wan, okay. Quite different decks for sure between Yularen and Obi, but honestly, one thing about Yularen compared to the Obi-Wan for a sector is the length of your games can be much shorter, right? It is a factor in these tournaments. Ooh, do we just Galen and call credit now? Or do we Galen next turn? We can Galen next turn. Or we could have called credit and stopped that play, but I kind of want to actually kill that before because that shield on. Oh, he just gives me right away. What am I saying? I was like, oh, dang it. I was like, oh, I could just kill it with Itinerant Warrior. I forgot you can just give it immediately. That's kind of funny. My bad. He already used a system shock. Do we ever just go for like Voltron Obi? Or do we go like I actually don't need the Ezra. We're either going Voltron Obi or we're going Galen plus Owen. And I'll just kind of dirtle here. I think I didn't finish saying, but yeah, there's a factor to these longer tournaments. Having these faster decks is a thing. I will give you a shield token reluctantly. Just a sudden. So we're gonna pop our shield. We'll take this shield with our Yaddle, which we're fine with. And then here is the ascension cable. I kind of want to go for the Voltron Obi, but that would be maybe not full Ultron, maybe just like constructed plus Owen. We'll go ahead and take that swing. Ooh, actually, he probably could have another system shock or something if maybe that's why I used that one so early. So we will deploy. Well, he doesn't have it. Do we just do we use Voltron then, or do we just do the? No, we can just do constructed. It's a nice trade for us because it lives, or Obi lives. And then, ooh, yeah, we got all the answers we need this game for sure. So, oh, nice, congrats, Kieran. Yeah, actually, I meant to reach out to you. I think I saw last night that you got that top 4 at the big PQ. So, congrats. But yeah, I don't blame you on Boba. I feel like Boba's player is just think it's gonna be #1 deck at Atlanta this weekend, but I feel like it's gonna be not much ahead of Obi. And here, do we need the Sentinel at this point? If we've got Galen. I don't think so. And you got the Shatter for his first big thing. There's a Chrysanthemum, probably run over Obi-Wan. And then so he's basically tapped out. We don't really want him to go that back to hand, right? So I think we do just take the kill. Yeah. And then what do we call with Galen? I think we'll use the Force here. But we won't get it back for a Shatter next turn, but maybe that's okay. I think we'll just play a safe call, aggressive negotiations. And that should be pretty much game. I mean, well, he still has 6 cards. He still has a lot of cards. Yes, sir. Can't leave home. Yeah, I love my heal. In these decks, like I cannot play a it's mostly vigilance. So I guess the savior is command, but mostly the vigilance healing is so good. So I also love like your opponent thinking they have you because you're so close to lethal, and you use heal, and especially with the Yoda, you get victory from the jaws of defeat. There's that dude, which we are okay with. We'll take our heal. It's a little more annoying, but actually might as well pop the shield. And then we'll slam the Kellerin. Hope to get like a 3-drop Ezra or 3-drop Obi would be our ideal picks. Thrawn Yellow. Hey, Thrawn Yellow I think is solid. Like either you get a little Force or you have like the Thrawn Red Splash. I think it's interesting. I've been wanting to try that. I don't know. This meta is interesting. I think it's kind of polarized. I feel like it reminds me of last set where like people loved it or hated it. And we get the 3-drop Obi. We do see a Yoda go to the bottom, but we already have one in hand, so we are chilling. Yeah, it's not really what you want to be doing, I don't think. I think Sam probably knows that. Yeah, we'll play this one out, but I think this one is probably over. We've been holding on to the Shatter. If he has like, anything big, probably should have swung and got the Force there instead, but so I could have sequenced that a little bit better, but a Bendu swing would almost clear our board, but Bendu is a stick and swing, so I'm not too scared about that. Bo-Katan obviously be spookier. Ooh, and there is a Rhydonium. I didn't think about that, but it's a good play. But we'll just replay our Kellerin. We'll draw another Yoda just for good measure. We'll just play the Kellerin, and we can play everything. We'll play the Itinerant. Don't even really need to heal, but you might as well. Like, I guess we can't slam Yoda now, but we probably weren't gonna be slamming Yoda anyway. So, Brian said I watched the Mall show. I did. It's very good. I watched actually all of it yesterday, and then I started rewatching it afterwards because it was like, I was watching it during my lunchtime. Then there's a lot of glare, so I rewatched it later tonight. Oh my gosh, the animation is insane. If y'all haven't checked it out, so good so far. I plan to watch one episode and end up watching all 4 that are out right now. So yeah, I highly recommend. Brian, did you watch it? I think it was super good. Oh my goodness. Like, again, mentioned it already, but the animation was just insane. Yeah, it doesn't, just delays, but it's not really, it's not gonna be a winning play for him. But again, sometimes these games, these are all you have is just to play out your lines that you have. So another one, the dang Rios L, def not ideal. I think we just shatter. Yeah, exactly, just delaying, like I was just saying. I actually not sure how many episodes are in the season, Joe. Probably actually I don't know. I don't know how many there would be, but yeah. And then just for good measure, yeah. Ben was holding that shatter for a bomb, but she never saw one. And then here, I don't really need a resource, but yeah, there's the Bendu. A little too late, but yeah, that could have made a difference earlier. Sure. GG's. All right, Alex, I know it's been a minute. Are you still hanging out? I know you asked to play next. I like to respect my queue here. But hey, Sam, thanks for playing. Had some great matches. I played as Avar 1-2-0, then 2-1. Especially that game 2 against Beckett was a crazy game. So yeah, GG Sam. Yeah, no, that was great sets. Yeah, I was just starting to say, but I think the Avar games, we just saw kind of how that can go. Like I had him board early. You think you get some awkward draws. At least in one of the games, right? It was pretty rough draws, I think. But then, yeah, and this game was against Becky. We saw in that game too. It kind of grinded on. Like we might have hit time in this set, but yeah, our being more space focused kind of makes sense. That makes sense. Sweet. All right. We have time for at least one more set. So if not two more, I guess I did start a little bit late today, but I have, as I mentioned earlier, I am going to fly into Atlanta tomorrow. So I have to pack everything up after this. I'll probably not be staying on too much past 2 o'clock Central, but we'll play at least one set here against Alex. Oh, no. I hit Q instead of sorry, Soldado. I hit Q instead. I'm going to just exit out. Sorry. Create lobby, not quick match. Private, best of 3. There we go. All right. Let's get the lobby. But yeah, I think our record today then is what, 5-2, all quality opponents and quality games. So that's feeling good. We're going now into a game 1 against Alex here. So if you follow the stream, you know him and I have a little friendly Alex rivalry going. I think I don't know what our grand series is, but I think he's definitely up on me overall. But great reps either way. And yeah, I'm excited to see what he's got for us today. He said he's got some secret spice for Atlanta, so I'm guessing it's not going to be the Atlanta deck, but we'll see. Oops, what did I just do? I like right-click something. There we go. That's weird. All right, Lando Green Force. Let's try it out. No sideboarding in game 1, of course. So, yeah, Sam, I think I didn't finish finding you, Sam, but yeah, you're right. I think Avar has to kind of be built that way. It makes sense. But the man might be shifting a little bit towards Obi-Wan and ground. We'll see. Hey, good luck, have fun. So Lando Green Force. So of course he's gonna have the big H-Drop Yoda to play on 6, which is pretty spooky. This is one, okay, I talked about earlier. This is probably a mulligan because I have a turn 1, but I don't have a turn 2. And it's not even it's a fine turn 1, but there's no turn 2, so I think it's a mulligan. And we do get a much better hand because we have the Gunji. We don't have initiative, but if the Gunji into either of the 3 drops is better for sure. He's probably gonna have his 2/4. And then he's not red, so do we keep the Yoda Saber? We might. And just commit to playing the Maz, which is that's not too bad, but maybe I'll get rid of Protect the Pod. Yeah. I'll keep my options open for turn 2. Because he plays, I don't know, he plays that. No, Maz is still pretty good, actually, right? And actually is a case to keep the Yaddle to go like Yaddle plus Yoda Saber next turn. Not sure about that. No, probably not against the yellow deck when he's got bounce. So we're really just gonna probably possibly just do 3-drop into 3-drop. Could do that shatter. Probably don't want to shatter that early. So he goes for the trade here. Do we accept? I don't think so. I think we go ahead and drop 3-drop Obi then. Then we can save the Maz for a different trade, which could get more value later in the game or mid-game for us. Like this actually on the flip turn could be really nice. He just acts forgets. So then, do we just take the trade? I think I'm the beatdown here. Yeah, because then if he Lando's ability, ooh, this is a Starhawk. So he is heroism, good to know. X-Being does not take Gunji out of range of Jin. Ooh, Itinerant's a great draw there, because now we have Itinerant this turn. Do we kill the Jin? Was he playing for 5? 4-5. I guess Qui-Gon. We kind of want to keep denying the Force if we can. So I think I'm actually gonna play my itinerant first. Because if he plays like the Qui-Gon, the 3/5 Sentinel, then I have Maz into it. I don't really care about him trading here. Or a Typho there. Typho. It's not Force. So maybe we do XP up the Gunji now. Yeah, might as well. I'll kind of force him to do the trade. Doesn't do it. So we won't either. Double Yoda is nice, but can we, is that greedy to keep both Yodas? Maybe. Well, no, if we have this in the flip turn, with Maz plus Saber into Shatter next turn, plus whatever we draw. So we might need both these Yodas, this kind of matchup. So Depa kind of sucks there. I was not playing on the Depa, but I do have the Maz. So if he had traded, that makes sense why he claimed. We'll go ahead and see what he's got for the disclose. He has a Yoda, yep, makes sense, but he's gonna play it next turn, right, with the credit, so we can just deploy. Only awkward thing is if like we kind of want to hit face, but we also don't want to leave mutants on board for Yoda. I think we will just hit face this time. I'd rather kill Maz, or I'd rather kill Depa with Maz. And now it's not the worst draw because we can do Shatter plus Yoda or Yaddle. I think we're for sure shattering, right? It's like almost guaranteed. This takes a trade for us, which I think I'm okay with. Do I take the swing or do I play my Yaddle first? Let's play the Yaddle first. I don't think it's that greedy. Like, what is he really gonna do here? He wants to play the Yoda, right? Ooh, loses a Yoda, so that's good to know. He's lost, the Starhawk and the Yoda, because Starhawk could be a problem for us too. Let's just go to base. Yippers. I mean, if I pass, like, it's a pretty safe pass, right? Because he's not just gonna not play his Yoda. So, but nothing dies. I guess he has to kill Yaddle and trade everything else to clear the board and he'll have a, oh. Yeah, he will clear the board and I won't have any force. So it is a bit unfortunate, but just puts it there. So he won't be able to clear the board now. I think he should have killed the Yaddle because then both these could have traded into Obi. But we definitely gotta do that. He's not gonna get the force back. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I think he could have cleared my board, right? If he had just traded differently. And now is it greedy to hold both Yodas? I don't think so, because he can play anything big this turn anyway. I guess Qui-Gon is problematic. We want both Yodas. I think I just decided that this game is going to be a grinder. I kind of want both Yodas. So if he has the Qui-Gon, it's probably the best curve out. Yep, there's the Qui-Gon. I will not use the Force. Good news is we can just trade the Yaddle. I guess we keep the Maz. I think we just trade the Yaddle. Otherwise he bounces our Yoda, right? Maybe that would have been fine, but I like to try to establish this Yoda. Do I even use the Force? Yeah, I just want the heal now. So almost was a case to not. Oh, what's that do again? Oh, okay. I don't lose my Yoda at least. That was most of his turn, so maybe that's okay. Yeah, now I probably just slam this Yoda. He still doesn't have force. Like he's had a pretty awkward curve, right? He hasn't Until at depot, he didn't have any force. He needs something else, you know, from hand to be able to clear my Yoda. But even if he can clear, I just drop my second Yoda raw next turn. We're not close to being killed yet, right? So and if Yoda can stick and swing, I have the Shatter and Itinerant follow-up. So we'll see if he's got like another Depa or a Mando would do it. Now the question is, we probably need to go for 2 Force units this turn, like Itinerant plus Ezra, instead of just slamming Yoda. Because if he gets bounced, I could just lose. So we'll do that Itinerant. He doesn't know I have that second Yoda, right? So maybe this thing's like, maybe, you know. Let me play our second unit now. Remember we were like on the fence about researching that Yoda, like if I was greedy or not, but we're seeing here how this, we really need these Yodas. So we got the Blue Eater plus Mina. Hopefully you can't kill both of my Force units here is the hope. I know you can ambush one, obviously. Hopefully he doesn't have the bounce for the last one. Okay, phew, that could have been pretty bad if he has. This is where 28 can be harder. Well, bounce would also top the force out of 42 as well. Okay, this gets rid of constructed, sure. Don't really care. Might want all of those, but I do want a resource though. I need to kill the Mando, I think. Yeah. Let's see if he has an answer to our second Yoda here. Hey, this is why we run 3 Yodas main, because it's like our main winning piece in these what's it called? Grindy mid-range, you know, piles and like these. Okay, there's just a bunch of cards. Is fine. Matt's asking what are the worst matchups are. I haven't tested it a ton yet, but I think it would have to be. Oh my gosh, I wish that Blue Eater would have been nice. I don't think I'm gonna need the constructed at this point. Well, I could beef up Yoda, but I'm looking kind of cooked here, depending on what he has. But he just has a Mina to disclose. I think the bad matchups. Vader Pilot is up there for sure in terms of meta. But there aren't any like truly atrocious matchups, thankfully. Is it greedy to not protect the pod here? I think I can go ahead and run a little. Here's our Leppy being relevant. As far as other matchups, I'm trying to think. Boba isn't easy by any means, but it's not like it's looking okay. So that kills our Yoda. Yeah, we're getting out-bombed here a little bit, but yeah. Not amazing here, but this protect the pod is awful. Let me look out, right? Ooh, wait, that might be okay for us because I can make this now a 6-2 and trade. Do I use the Force? Probably. I'm not gonna get it back anytime soon, but I'll have to take 5 to base here, so I don't know. We just hope for Kellerans, right? We haven't seen a single Kelleran. All right, Kelleran Beck. I summon you. Or this worked last time. I summon Kelleran Beck. And oh my god, it just backfired. Was just summoning him. to draw. Dang it, I really wanted that Keller. I haven't seen a single Keller in yet, which is pretty unlucky. Yeah, single bomb just like wins the game, like a Liberty, I guess. For Fett, I think it depends. With the Galen, like if you have the Galen, I find like just double upgrades is better because it takes you out of topple range, right? But it's hard to say. It definitely depends on the matchup. Well, I need to slam that. So we can't protect the pod that. We don't have many outs at all, actually. Trying to think of what outs we even have. Maybe, you know, if we hadn't used that force, we'd be at 24 and we would have gotten the shatter. Yeah. GG. Yeah, we didn't see any of our top end. No, Cal was rough. Now we get to bring in third Keller in. We don't actually have that much. Do we want Galens against this deck? Oh, I guess it's against credits. Yeah, what am I saying? Of course we do. I guess we don't really need the, maybe we don't need the 4-drop Ezra since we're bringing in 4 drops. And then, yeah, I think Leppy's just out. There hasn't been a single time where Leppy's felt like that good. It's worth a shot today. At least can cross it off the list. That's something I've tried. And I guess it's the itinerant for the 2 Galens and the 3rd Kellerin. Yeah. But yeah, I think for Boba, yeah, it just depends, I guess, on the race. Like, if they have a lot of early damage to them, they just take the topple. But if like you can tank a swing or two, then I can try to play around it. I do get initiative. Ooh, and we have a great start here. With Yaddle into Maz. Yeah, we just didn't get enough. I think last game we didn't have enough early advantage. I remember what happened last game, but it's a tough matchup for sure. And then is it the Ezra or is it the Protect the Pod? I guess we don't want to be playing Protect the Pod that early. We want to be curving out units and be getting our force generation going. So we'll do this. Hopefully he just has his 2-4 or something. But I'm liking this hand so far. So, and this is now our game 2. We are 5-3 on the day. So it's probably our last match of the day. But thank you everyone for tuning in on this Tuesday afternoon or evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. I appreciate it. And Matthias asked, thoughts on Saw Blue? Limited, awesome deck. Constructed, I mean, it's not bad. It's not saying it's like an unplayable deck. There's just I just put him in like tier 2, most likely. I think we're just seeing, in my opinion, it's really just a 6 deploy. We're seeing like, you know, his counterpart in Beckett seen play. We didn't see an Anakin last game either. That would have been nice. Yeah, and then I think we just take this trade. We'll have the disclose most likely, but nothing really to avoid that. As a Typho and an Obi-Wan. So there's the Obi-Wan. Guess there's no reason. Hopefully I can draw. Not Leppy Lookout. Well, is there ever a case just a slam double Leppy Lookout here? But then I have like no force units after my Yaddle gets eaten. So I think it's gonna be Ezra. Just gonna really need that force generation. He has that Typho, gotta remember. Could also do the Saber on Maz, plus Leppy Lookout. But no, I'd rather say the Saber, I think. So Typho's gonna be a little annoying, but I don't think I'll use the Force because I always get XP up next turn. Yeah, these Leppies just aren't it for sure. But hey, again, like I'm repeating myself now, but it's worth a shot. This turn now, I'm probably doing Itinerant. I don't think I'm doing Leppy plus Yoda Saber, am I? Or am I? What's better, Itinerant? Probably Leppy plus Yoda Saber is better than Itinerant, I guess. Yeah, Let's do that. Guess I'll just take this 2 for 1 kind of, but see what he's got now. The daughter, that is a-okay, because I just gets to get eaten by, now I can, he's tapped out. Now I can XP up Ezra. Deploy, give myself the saber, play the Leppy, give the XP, and I think we're mad chilling this game. So, oh, we even got the Galen to turn off, like, Yoda. I guess we don't need to protect the pod anymore, since we drew that shatter point. I'll just take the 6 to base. Is it? I think I want to try the Galen line over the shatter. Let's try this out. I don't know. Oh wait, I should probably just do credit. That's probably better. That's props better. Yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, because credit turns off more lines, right? Yeah, I was a little too tunnel visioned on just calling Yoda. But yeah, definitely calling, what's it called? Credit is just better there. He still has 3 resources up, so I think we can go ahead and, or do we claim to slam? Do we claim to slam? No, I think I'd rather, like I could play the Leppy, but like then he gets to kill, oops. Not sure what happened there. No problem. So he just kills my Ezra. Oh, in that case, yeah, that makes more sense. In that case, let's play the Leppy. I mean, at this point, I prefer to be a Mina here, because yeah, Mina could have drawn for me. Do see that Kelleran. Nice top deck. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, that was nice timing, because I think if we just get a Sentinel in front of this Galen, it's going to be really hard for him to... I guess he has Mando in a turn. Okay, there's the Qui-Gon. Let's kill the... I think we do this trade. We have the Kelleran. You just have a Yoda on an empty board. I'm gonna send this to the bottom. We're losing a Yoda and a Kelleran to the bottom, which is a little unfortunate, but I'm not gonna resort XP up here just because I want to be able to have that immediate shatter if I need to. Maybe I want to need to, but I think I just play it safer, or better safe than sorry, because that 1 XP is not like really threatening lethal yet. Well, 2 swings from Kelleran with 1 XP is threatening lethal a little bit. So, but actually, hey, this is exactly why I would do it, because I did not play around the Mando. So we get our Kelleran back, and we'll just play the Maz out to get a unit on board. Ooh, I guess we don't resource here, because these are all good cards, and we're only play 1 of them no matter what we do, so... Oh wait, there was a case to not play the Maz, to play around the second Mando? I should have maybe held the Maz. The second Mando would be a problem here, right, because we wouldn't really have a way to kill it. He has his own Kelleran, though, with up to 5 resources available, so that's a bit spooky, but... Any way to stop our Kelleran? Ooh, the Yoda. Kelleran into Yoda. Always love that line. I think here we're gonna go Kelleran into our own Yoda for Yoda from hand. I know he still has a Yoda, right? So, oh wait, he claimed. So we can just go ahead and boom, boom, boom. Okay, now we can resource to 9, so we can do like Leader plus Itinerant. I might want the Sentinel, actually. I kind of want all of this. But I also want a resource. Maybe I don't need the Blue Leader. Or, I mean, yeah, actually, or I can go Anakin plus... Yeah, I think I like Anakin plus OB better than Blue Leader here. And save the Itinerant for if you need the Force activation. Yeah, I mean, we did see a Yoda and a Kylo Ren go to the bottom. We've used up two resource row. We aren't missing too much in resource row. We've already used up 3 of our 6 removal spells, right? So, might just be a Yoda. He's just gonna slam a Yoda here and just to like get one on board, possibly. But then I get to play like, oh wait, can I kill it with Anakin plus OB? Maybe. You just discarded the Kylo Ren. I'm gonna give him a good old frowny face. All right, now he can't. Oh wait, 1 second. Well, if he had another Mando, I think actually though I do. Yeah, let's just do it. If he had another Mando, wouldn't he have done it earlier? I mean, if he has to capture my Yoda, I'll get Yoda back at full health at some point. So I'm not like. So there's the Shatter. I think we just Itinerant then. Now I'll probably. What can you do to deny my Force next turn? I don't think there's that much. I think I will XP. Oh wait, another Mando. I gotta remember Mando. Always gotta remember Mando. So I don't really want a resource there. But I don't like how many cards he has. I don't like these. He stabilized a bit down to 14 on base. Not loving where this is headed. Considering his top end is better. We've seen the one Shatter. There's a Depa. So that will be cleaned up by Anakin. Which I think we do first. So if Obi-Wan lives, we can give it the Constructed. Okay, just a Grassroots there isn't crazy. I don't know what he's setting up exactly, but if he has like, yeah. Okay, whiffs on the Yaddle. Could XP, but I might as well XP actually now. It's basically a free action. One thing I missed from Virgin Temple is like the free XP you get. Oh, rough draws. So hopefully this is enough of a board to keep us ahead, because dropping 2 drops here is going to be, well, hey, it could be fine. It could be fine. I was gonna say yeah, I'd have the Liberty, but that's not really needed. Let's see. 6. Moving up for Virgin Temple, I mean, I would say it's an improvement in this like current meta. Like, I think it's better positioned to this current like week or present to this meta, but it could change. You know, it could change for sure. What does that one do again? Is that the bounce? I just got a random card. Okay. Do I actually go wide here instead of the Anakin? Is putting 4 damage on board versus 5? Yeah, probably not. No, we want it for the... Yeah, I think we'll do this. And then we'll give it to Gunji. Oh, no, or actually, yeah, actually give it to the Sage. Because that way Mando doesn't save him, right? You can swing and bounce it right away, but don't think that's going to be a great draw there. But I think the match fit in Boba definitely has gotten better. I think it's, I wouldn't say it's like really favored or anything, but the 3 health is massive. So, There is let's just swing. So definitely most of it's gotten better, and you look at the data too, it is reflected in the data. Ooh, another Yoda. We can get double proc off, right? So we can kill 2 things. So I think we're chilling here. Because we can swing. I don't know where we 1 off. Oh, doesn't matter. All right, hopefully we can take this one and force the game 3. So we're going a little bit late here on the stream, but we had some great reps. Yep. We'll just go 5 to base. Do I ever just shatter? I don't think I go for lethal, do I, with that's constructed? Maybe I do. Why not? Force him to have something. He needs like Caloran into. I don't know. I haven't seen that Vanessa, I just realized. I could have probably claimed, but I know he's got so many resources up. I think it'd be too risky. I think it's much better, much safer just to do that. Let's see what he's got. Not sure what could really save him. Okay, another Yoda. Is this his 3rd Yoda? Is his 3rd Yoda? So he's got 9 health left. I think now we definitely claim. And then, ooh, protect the pod doesn't kill. Do I need to go to 11 for anything? Yeah, I could do 4, 4, and 3, I guess. But let's just put him in check yet again. Keep putting him in check. He keeps hanging in there. This Lando Green Force deck is tenacious and like I think has a better top end, so this is a bit spooky. Having it go this late. And ooh, there is just hanging on for dear life, but I'll be able to clear his Yoda. Now with the XP. Yeah, he saw more Yodas than I did. I saw 2 Yodas, but I saw 2 Kellerans. Those were huge. We saw how like game 1, no Kellerans felt bad, but I was gonna say, I can just claim there, right? Because what can he play for 4? I don't know. So now he's got a Starhawk, but it's not going to save him at all. I guess I should have XP'd up the Secretive Sage, actually. That's my bad. I don't know what he could have for 4. Okay, there is that. And this Legions, I guess, is a thing. He's got 5 health left. Oh no, that's rotated out. One of Alex's favorite cards. That is rotated out. I don't have the Force. Let's get the Force. Hey, now that 1 XP and Yoda might be needed for this, but you can play like anything. So there's a Mando. Yeah. So you can still use Yoda's ability, right? Or should I should actually do the Starhawk. Let's do that. I don't want him going out crazy here with more stuff from hand, like just stabilizing. How's it going, Jordan? The prep's going pretty good. We have some great matches today. I think I've won every set. We're 5-3 in games, but I've won every set, I believe. against pretty good variety. Client Red, Avar Yellow, Beckett Red, and now there's a Shatterpoint. She's basically tapped out. We're gonna Yoda Saber and force him to claim, right? And slam the turret. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's not the best draw. We'll see if this is enough. Oh my goodness, folks! This game should have been over. I should have won this game a while ago, but it's crazy how much he's hung on. A little concerning, but well, I still have that Yoda captured with a Protect the Pod, which I could have gone for as well. Now I think we kill the Mando. We can now we can pop the Yoda. So, all right, let's see. Yoda Saber there. 8, 9. Actually, you can use the Force multiple times, right? We can use it twice. But unfortunately, we can't kill both the Starhawk and the Liberty. We can't kill Liberty. Alright, 2 of Yoda Saber. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Why not Pod? Oh, yeah, I could have gotten... Yeah, there's probably a lot of different lines I could take in here. I'm probably still in a good spot. But that doesn't really matter too much now. But yeah, y'all probably are seeing, hey, it's the end of the stream. That's my excuse for not doing the best lines. But hey, we got a GG. We're gonna have a game 3. I have a little bit of a grinder here. We'll go quick to the next one. I think the Cyborg's plan was fine. Is there ever a case of bringing Hyperspace Disasters? Probably not. But yeah, we're going to a game 3, and we are now 6-3 and going to game 3. Last match of the day today. It's been a great stream so far as we get prepped for the sector qualifier in Atlanta. And here, it's one of those questionable hands where like I have a 2-drop into 2-drop. I think I'm gonna keep this because if I whiff on turn 1, it's like I just lose. So I think here I'll do this. Yeah, that seems fine. This Sam seems fine. Could be better. It could be a lot worse. So maybe I'm a little conservative in keeping a hand like this, but with only 12 turn 1s, I don't like being too aggressive with my mulligans. So just plays the 2-5. I'll play out the 2-5, the 2-4. I'll play out the Yaddle instead of the Gunji. Could also Yoda Saber next turn. Ooh, no. Drew all 3 Caloran so early. I don't like it, but is it greedy to keep 2 of them? Probably. But I feel like I'm gonna need both of them. I'll get rid of 1. I won't be that greedy, I guess. But it's tough. It's tough. Young Sherlock Holmes on Prime. Oh, is that the... Oh, wait. Young Sherlock Holmes. Is that a new one? I only have seen that. I've seen... There's the old Sherlock show. It's been out for a minute. So Yoda Saber would trade here. Could do Yoda Saber into double 2-drop next turn. I kind of like that. He's tapped out. If he doesn't trade both of his units, it's basically like a 2 for 2, right? Like 2 units for 2 cards, 2 cards for 2 cards. If he doesn't attack in, then I get the XP and I get to live, right? Let's see here. Oh, I was gonna say maybe he realized, yeah. I will indeed just take this trade, I think. I don't know. Now, maybe I play just the Obi-Wan over the 2/2 drops. I'm just running out of cards is my concern. So I almost wonder if I just play the Obi-Wan into Constructed plus Gunji next turn. So I'm playing off curve this turn, but otherwise I'd have to top deck a 2-drop, or else I'd float 2 resources next turn. So I think I'm gonna do that. So play off curve. A little unfortunate into the Obi, into the on curve Typho, but I think we can go ahead and XB. Okay, protect the pod is nice. Don't love how this game has started though. Maybe I should have mulliganed, but you never know. No, I could have gotten a hand with no turn 1 and just been so behind because of either the 2 and the 3. I guess I'll take a trade, a 4-drop for my 3-drop. I'll take that trade. And then, what does he have on 5? Well, Dirtle. Oh, he's got that. So we shouldn't have Dirtled like that, I suppose. Don't really want to kill it, but I also don't want to leave it alive. No, we have to protect the pod in hand. I think we want to. Don't have the answer to the Yoda, right? I think I want the itinerant over Blue Leader. Oh my god, my pitch pains are really bad. I can't show my armpits. I even had a thought, like I sweat pretty bad just playing this game in general, or just in general I'm a sweater. And I was like, should I just change my gray shirt? Ooh, nice. Nice. And well, I don't love that, so I just thought it through. If I protect the pod to kill Lando, he can slam Yoda. That's worse, I think, than... Yeah, I'm not able to have answers to this Yoda, but maybe he doesn't have her once. He just lost one. This has Kellerin. Okay, well, Kellerin's still pretty good because he gets to pick a 4-drop. Okay. Ooh, we get our Yoda into... Oops. So we have our Kellerin. Do we ever just slam the Kellerin in case we get Maz? I don't think so. Actually, this Yoda's looking really scary now. We didn't have it last turn. Maybe you wouldn't have played it. I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try as a strategy. I wanna try going a little more aggressive and just like seeing if we get punished. Would have had the Maz, but we'll take it. Do a Yoda go into bottom. We'll take the 3-1. He had the Yoda after all, so it's a little unfortunate, but do we ever just shatter the Yoda? Oh shit, yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, folks, you're not maybe seeing me end here not in the best note, I just realized, but well, maybe it's fine. I don't know. I don't think I should have taken the lines I did, but yeah. Yeah, I turned the corner pretty quick there with the Kellerin versus my, what did I play? Like just itinerant on that turn. So that was, hey, we're live and learn. We're practicing, we're learning. It's not over yet. We do have the shatter if we can get the force back for next turn. Dang. Yeah, I don't love this matchup, to be honest. Yeah, this matchup is like, it kind of feels like this deck just goes over the top of me, doing similar things. So I'm not excited about the matchup, but it's good to practice, like I said before. So I do have to keep an eye on the clock. After this game, I will be done. So, but hey, it's been a great day getting back to stream for you all. I want to get back to more of a regular schedule than I maybe was in the past. I got 14 left. He's got 12. Yeah. Oh, wait. I forgot about the XP. Maybe I do swing into Yoda. I forgot about the XP. I think I'm going to try this. Okay, that might just cook me here. Yeah, which one do you do, actually? I guess you save your Yoda, but it's kind of risky. But he gets to kill Obi. Yeah, he's chilling. He is chilling. Yeah, what did I screw up in this game? I think I just shouldn't have kept going base with Obi-Wan. Even if I had, I don't love my odds. Well, that's desperation plays. So I could shatter the Caloran, but then I just lose. Yeah, I just lost. Okay. So we're still in it. Technically, if he has a saber, we just lose, but there's no other play there, right? What I drew after the Gunji attack into Obi. Nope, I honestly do not. So, ooh, okay. Are we hanging on for dear life here, folks? The top deck to save the game? Nope, that will not do it. GG's. Didn't get the top deck, but I probably could have played that one differently. Probs could have played that one differently, but not. Still didn't look great. Yeah, I kind of made the read that like that you wouldn't have another Yoda after that one Yoda got milled. But he had the Caloran into Yoda instead, which is even better. And just like if we didn't have the Yoda, I think I had a chance, but just making me have it sometimes. But no regrets, no regrets. So anyway, great matches today. So we're gonna finish at 6-4, which when playing all strong players, I am totally okay with. But we'll do a quick glance at the deck list. You two. Let me go ahead and concede. And then, yeah, so I mean, definitely make a quick change here. Let Me Look Out is out. I think my next one to try is, I think Let Me Look Out's out. I'll try Gonk Droid just to give it a shot. I just feel like it could be, like, think about, like, I don't know, the theory seems okay. I'm trying to try just exploring other options than Mina, because Mina's been fine, but like is like 8% lower than my other turn one plays. Yeah, Bradley, that's right. I just finished up, but yeah, I had a great stream today. If you can go back and rewatch it, but great matches, learned a bunch, and yeah, I'm really excited for this weekend. I'm excited, as I said before, I'm flying out tomorrow, so after this, I'm about to go pack and get ready, pack up all the cards I need, and get ready to go. And with that, I'm gonna let you all go. Thanks for tuning in. A couple quick plugs. We got our free BMG Discord down below if you're not already in there. And if you want to follow along in Atlanta too, I'll be updating the server on Saturday. So, and with that, that's all I got for you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.